never learn my name. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to be here today with my colleague Elvira, and I see my teacher coach is in the audience as well. I hope you enjoy. I'm just going to read one poem out to you. It's called Maybe, Just Maybe. Bear with me, I have some pages to go through. Maybe, just maybe, we have started hating our own children because we ourselves have not begun to realize that there are certain necessities in life to be able to function as parents that we lack. Because when we look back, we see no one to have the wisdom to impart that knowledge to be able to pass on. Somewhere around the time when we picked up our inferiority is maybe where we dropped our school bags off to be able to run faster and stay ahead of slavery and segregation from apartheid and a divided people. Then we got mad and lost all of our humanity, and the crumbles of our cultures were passed down no further than the drain. The education you thought you had now reduced to subtractions from your known facts. In fact, you even had to pretend you could not read that text and adopt another white man as a god that you'd never seen, but would serve your master, to save your life, then to keep your life in chains on plantations, hanging from a cross, choking on a tree. Your roots kept reaching out to you, but you were forced to grow the other way, naked, alienated, immigrated, put to work, and then taken for granted. The jury is still out if they should grant you your citizenship up to more than half a man. Maybe, just maybe, we are miseducating our children because we don't know that every example, in any form of an example, good or bad, is the biggest part of the latter part of the self-knowledge they'll have. It's how they'll learn to love from home, how they'll feel appreciated, and how then to return that love, hands down. We are just taunting our daughters, calling them princesses, but never show them a path that will lead into queendom. She'll never be daddy's little girl if daddy's everywhere but her. And she will go out and find daddy's substitutes as a new baby mama, not a prostitute, flocking off her whole herd. But if she stares towards the other part, you'll find her laying in with the coroner. Wasting all that hard-earned money because the government also signs checks to buy things you can't afford for the worth your kids will never have. I won't even try to ask you how that story ends. Maybe, just maybe, we are abandoning our children. Maybe because we know that there is no system that is for them, and all the media is piled up against them. Segregation still befalls them, and no matter how hard they show their worth, the rest of the world still won't really care about a damn thing about them. It's just a shame when you think about that poor child. Who the hell would want to be a parent example to that? No, don't take this the wrong way. Parents just don't remember to see what was the right way to parent a child with superpowers. Because it is what it is. How else do you think we as a nation could ever survive? How else did we fight and manage to stay alive? After all the massacre, after all the raped culture, after all the know-how stolen, we are still here on this earth, and we need to start growing. Can't we all just remember? Take a minute and take a look at what you see. When you look back on your life, do you remember the first time someone treated you all but kind because they were misinformed? Remember how fucked up you felt? Well, just take that pain and try to change up how you act. If it was wrong for you then don't put your children through that. So now, can we start teaching again? And will you take the time out to learn, read a book and teach the text, have a sit down and involve your child in a conversation to test and teach? See, your example at that moment is how they will grow up to be. Who else would you want them to copy but their parents, indeed? Can we talk about our heritage again? Can you take them back and tell them a story as to where they came from? Go out and find out where you originally came from. Then try to see your motherland, even if it's purely by searching Google Maps for pictures. Can you try to envision the pride they would know? How much greater and smarter that would make them grow? Now imagine your whole family raising all the children equally. Impart loyalty and honesty, the vision to see beyond horizons. Can you visualize the type of world they would be able to see? And now, if this was all done in synchronicity, as a nation spread out across the continents, oh my, I see a kingdom in health in my eyes. I see new potential waiting to be realized. Oh my, if we were only able to. Can we start loving up our children by teaching them that to build a kingdom, to also remember our own wisdom? Dank jullie wel.